Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another video on BeamNG Drive, this time Race Mania Episode 3. If you did miss the one last time out, or the first one as well, definitely do go and check those ones out before watching this one. And now, if you haven't watched the last one, you'll know that there's 3, I think, new cars for this time. And the first one here being the slowest car of all, which is the Covet, the very beat up smoky version of the Comet. And the second car in the line is the Legrand, one of the 2 cars who actually made it through last time, so I've kept it in the sky blue colours to try and bring some more good luck. Now the third car is actually one of the new cars, and it's one of the ETKs. I think it might be the I series or something like that. I can't remember which one it is exactly. As you can see, this is a track car, and I'm only on the 3rd car down. And that's because the 4th car is a little F1 car, and as you can see, it's the Dead Bull of Max Verstappen. It's Max Verstappen's Dead Bull car. And then at the back we have the 2017 F1 car. This time we've gone for the Martini Williams style car. So once again, just like last time, gonna set the speed down to 100 and set all the cars off on random and just hope they all go in the right direction again. And once again, remember to comment down below which car you think is going to win. I think, honestly, after its performance last time, I think the 2017 F1 car, so this time the Williams, I think the F1 car can go on and take a second victory in a row. And of course, if it wants to make it through into the next round, the F1 car has to win. So just setting them off now onto random, and let's start from a different car this time. Let's start from a view here from the Dead Bull. Because I've got a feeling it's going to get rammed straight away here. And I don't know how strong the little F1 car is. Because I know from last time, the 2017 F1 car is fairly strong. It's a good launcher. Oh, it's smacking his ETK. And oh, it's huge carnage. It's absolutely carnage everywhere. The ETK's gone round. And that's still being rammed by the 2017 F1 car. The spoiler's gone through the wheel. And they're just launching themselves around now. They're stuck together. What is going on here? The Williams still trying to spin around the Red Bull. And oh, things have gone wrong. Things have gone very wrong between these 2 cars. Let's slow this down here. And okay, I think the 2016 car might not have any steering anymore. But what I'm going to do is I can see the bumper underneath it, so I'm going to remove that before this becomes an issue. The front wing of the 2016 F1 car, the Red Bull. And while I'm at it, I'm going to take the other half of the front wing here out of the Williams as well. So I need to get hold now of the little bits here of the front wing and just give that a pull to separate it. But now it's being fairly strong, but I think that's done it. So now it's going to put it back into normal speed, but think of it, the 2 fastest cars have just taken each other out. I mean, yes, there's a fight for supremacy between the 2 of them, but what these 2 have just done is maybe ruined their chances of actually winning the race. And are they stuck together now? No, the F1 cars are mounting each other. Okay, is this how F1 cars are made? Well, what would happen if you make a Williams Red Bull? Something very fast with with great aero, so if you can combine the 2 strengths of the 2 cars. But now they've finally got going again. The F1 2017, the Williams has seen better days, but actually looks in fairly decent condition. We've still got the Covet out in front in the lead. The Legrand behind it is keeping up with it just about. I mean, the Legrand is faster, but through this section of track, there's not really much to choose between 2 of them. Then there's a bit of a gap back to the ETK, but it is catching. The F1 car is having issues. There's a bit of its bumper still stuck in the wheel, but I think that's the least of its problem. So I'm going to put the speed back down, and I'm going to turn off the F1 car. I don't know if it's just stuck on the grass or something, because definitely the F1 cars are fairly low in the first place. So now I'm just going to put the speed back into normal and see if I can get it going again, driving it myself. No, I can't. Okay, it's going. Is it going though? Come on, Red Bull. Come on, Red Bull. No, it's had it. It's had it, but I'm going to put it back on. Yeah, it's out. I'm going to have to just stop the car there. So the Red Bull didn't last very long, unfortunately. So where's the other one doing? The Williams has caught up. Hang on, the ETK's gone again, has it? Okay, the ETK's somehow gone into the wall in all of this. Let's put this back now to normal speed. Now let's just follow on board here with the Williams, which is now catching right onto the back now of the two cars in front of it. What's he going to do here versus, is he going to just get this in slow-mo now? Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to see if the other car's gone the right way first. The ETK, I think, is going to go the right way. This is where the collisions are going to be. Now put the speed down into slow motion, right into the back bumper of the Legrand. But so far, a fairly tame crash that actually involves the Williams here. Now the Williams is eating the rear bumper of the Legrand, but as it's just shoving it along at the minute, I think it's going to be, the Legrand's going round. But is it going to get around safely though? That's the main question. But it looks like the Williams is going with it. I think it's lodged in the bumper, and it looks fairly lodged actually, so I have to put it down now into the slowest speed, and I'm going to have to remove the bumper of the Legrand. So second bumper now, the F1 car's got stuck in. I'm going to turn up the force on this one and just pull the bumper straight from the Legrand. Oh dear, that's not going to work. That's not worked. It's gone through the wheel of the F1 car, and that's completely destroyed the wheel there, so not the best from me. But can I actually get hold of that wheel? Pull it. Come on, bits of bumper. Come on, I think that has done something at least. But no, oh dear. I sent the F1 car flying. That's not the best landing in the world, but has it still got drive? Has it still got, can it still drive? Yes, it can. So, okay, the F1 car's alright. And somehow the Covert actually looks in pristine condition, honestly. It's done about half the lap so far. The Legrand is going in the right direction, and that's been caught on now by the ETK, going round right to the back of it. Oh, that's a huge impact there on the back of them. Actually, it doesn't look like they got any more damage from what other than just the looks of it. I think they managed to both get away okay with that. The F1 car has actually been caught up by the Legrand, and the Legrand's just gone right over the top of it. Oh, it got mounted by the Legrand, and now the Legrand is just riding down the F1 car, and I think that may have just been a complete takeout from the Legrand. Can the Legrand get off the F1 car? Or have they now stuck themselves together? No, the hubcap's come off, and oh, the Legrand's on fire! Oh, something's just exploded on the Legrand. The Legrand is gone in a huge fireball. The Legrand is out. The Legrand is definitely out, I think. I'll put the speed back up now into 100. Actually, no, is the Legrand still driving? The Legrand is still driving, and it's a huge fireball. It's eating its own boot though, but it's got going again at least. Now what about the Williams? The Williams, well, that doesn't really look like a rear tyre anymore, if I'm honest. Now can it actually get turned? Has it actually got any steering? Oh, there comes the hubcap. Actually, no, the F1 car's dead. The Williams is dead. Both F1 cars are out. And can the Legrand make it? It's a fireball, but has it got enough life left in it? Because if it can get onto the second lap and cross the finish line for the second time, then even it being a fireball, it'll still make it through into the next round. Now the question is, who's actually going to win? Because the ETK is now smoking. The Red Bull is out from the start. The F1 car, the Williams is dead. So now it's just a battle now between these three. The Covert's got a pretty nice speed. It's actually 70 miles an hour, so a lot faster than I thought it would be. A lot faster than what the Legrand is doing. And a lot faster than what the ETK is doing, I think. I mean, from the front of it, the condition doesn't look actually that bad. But you can't even see, actually. You can just see in front the Covert, so there's definitely a fight for the win here between these two. And for the sake, well, both cars have the advantages of winning this race. The Covert, I don't think, is actually going to win this. You can see how much the ETK is catching. Oh, the Williams has actually come back to life somehow. Now, what about the Covert? It's still got a bit of a lead for now. The Legrand's dead, and that's not a surprise really with how much of a fireball came out of the back of it. I mean, if you look at it from the front, it looks fairly okay. And now coming on to the second lap now are the Covert and the ETK, so this is the fight for the win. They're both going to get past the Red Bull, are they, without any issues? Red Bull on the side of the track just managed to get around it. And now the F1 car, it needs to win to make it through into the next round, and doing what it currently is, with a massive hole in the side of it, it's not going to get through any rounds driving like that. Its only hope is it can take out the rest of the cars and limp its way round a second lap, but bouncing like this, it's just going to shake itself to death. And now the Corvette's lead is not going to last much longer, because now here comes the ETK. It's catching up and slow down the time, so we're going through this section of the track. There's not really that much you can do besides just give it a few bumps, and now it's going to bump right into the back of it, but the Corvette's doing well to defend its line. This is the fight for the win. I mean, both these cars, if they survive, are going to get through into the next round, since it's both their first time in a round, and I just realised how essential the exhaust is on the back of the ETK. And now then, going over the curbing, it's still fairly similar. The Corvette's actually pulling away slightly. So this is where the Corvette seems pretty decent through the corners. Imagine with the damage on the ETK. Not going to be doing the best in the aero department, but it's still got the straight line speed over the Corvette, or has it? Because the Corvette's actually pulling away, so the Corvette got some really good acceleration in it, despite it smoking away before it even started the race. So the Corvette, you'd think, would be at the most disadvantage, but I just guess the damage here on the ETK is just that much worse. Because it can't even, it gets close, but then it just hasn't got the outright the oomph to still keep going. There's still just about half a lap left to go for these two cars. Now we'll come back onto a straight now. This is where the ETK has the advantage. You shove the bumper under the Corvette, so if the bumper gets stuck in the Corvette's wheel, then it could be advantage ETK here. I mean, both of these are still getting really want to go for this victory. Now the ETK's front wheels aren't even on the ground, so the ETK just got a massive disadvantage there. The Corvette got a really good boost from that. From the front of it, it looks okay. But now the Corvette's actually pulling away, so that does damage the ETK a bit too much. Now where's the Williams? Oh, the Williams is basically dead now. But it's right on the racing line though, so could the Corvette actually still hit the Williams? Because that would be a very... Oh, what? The tyres just popped. The tyre's just gone on the Corvette for no reason. And now here comes the ETK right on the back of it now, literally pushing it along. And now is it going to push it round? It's going to go round, is it? Is it going to slide into the Williams? But no, actually I don't think it's got the angle for that. But now the question is the ETK going to go into the Williams and something... What? Oh my god! That is a huge just... What has happened there? Something has just launched itself across the track. The Corvette is upside down. How? What has happened here to the Corvette? And what is that? What has happened here? Something has just imploded on the Corvette and taken out the track. And now the ETK smacked into the back here of the Williams. But I think it can get going from that. The ETKs have got through that okay. And the Williams might actually be able to get going again now. But now I'm going to have to save the Corvette before it completely dies. What happened to the Corvette? It's always the wheel just exploded. And then something else exploded as well. And something has gone drastically wrong here with the track. And that's very... I wasn't expecting that. I'll just try and flip over the Corvette, get it back on its wheels. Is that going to work? Is it right way up now? Okay, now the Corvette should be able to carry on from that. Or is it? Is it dead? Is it? Come on, Corvette. You only lost a wheel and imploded the track as well, though. So I think there might only be one survivor here and might only be one car going through to the next round, which might actually just be the ETK. But it is limping though. I think it's got 2 punctures. It just got the one. No, it's just got 1 puncture. So if it can just limp to the finish, it's going to make it through into the next round. The Williams has got going again, but because it's a lap down, it doesn't get the chance to start its second lap if it ever gets there. The Corvette, surely the Corvette is not dead. Right, I'm going to try and drive it myself, see if I can get it going. Come on, Corvette. No, the Corvette's actually dead, so I guess whatever imploded the track has actually killed the Corvette as well. The Legrand, well, we know that was dead anyway. And now then, here comes the ETK right into the back of it, which is not going to be healthy for the ETK. Slammed right into the back of the Legrand. And now, can the ETK keep going from this? When the Legrand stopped right on the racing line, it's launched the ETK as it took a wheel. Has that took a wheel off the ETK? No, but can that wheel actually keep going in the right direction? It looks okay. Now put it back into full speed. Can the ETK keep going? I think it can actually. So, all seems to be working so far. It's not got much further to go. So I think it might actually make it to the finish. Now, that's definitely going to be the only car that makes it to the finish. The Gron is still in a fireball, but it's now out of the way. It would be out of the way of every other car if there was any other cars left. Now, just got to wait now for the ETK to actually make it to the finish line. And now then, making its way finally up to the final corner is the ETK that's managed to survive the back straight, and I know my frame rate's like 7 right now, but that's because Windows 10 is deciding to update yet again, even though I actually went into the thingy files to actually disable them. It doesn't seem to have actually made any difference, and I don't think any of the cars got going. The Williams, well, it's alive, but it's out because it's been lapped. The Corvette's definitely going nowhere. The Gron is now a complete fireball, and so there's only one corner left to go in about 10 FPS for the ETK, and because it will make it when it crosses the finish line, I want to see if it can actually drive through that wall of track created by the Corvette earlier on, to see, well, I want to see if that bit of whatever is happened to the track is actually drive-throughable. If it ever gets there in about 7 FPS, it's got one corner left to go. And, well, it should make it now. Even if the engine cuts out now, it will make it across the finish line with just the momentum it's got. So now coming very gingerly with my frame rate across the finish line is going to be the ETK, and the ETK will be the only car to make it through into the next round. And now I'll put it down to 100 times slower. My frame rate's gone back up to 28, so I might have to drop this down to 4 cars from now on, but I'll have to see how it goes. And now I'm just trying to drive this car to the wall to see if it's drive-throughable. Okay, so I'm here at the wreckage, and it looks like it actually got a lot smaller. There's a definite line there through the inside, but now when I switch to the ETK, you can't actually see it, it's just a line. So is this line actually drive-throughable? Yeah, you can get through that. So unless there's anything, it's just, I think it's just a visual thing, if I'm honest. But is the ETK, well, I was going to see if we could actually get it to go the other way through the inside, but, well, the car's died, so I'm just going to have to leave it there, I guess. So the ETK, the only car which will get through into the next round from this lot of cars. So you've enjoyed this episode of Race Mania. Remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I'll see you all next time.